Marc Lobliner here, TigerFitness.com, here with BSN's new AminoX. Now, with the success of products like Scivation Extend and other branched amino acids formulas taken during workout, modern VCA by USP Labs, and the list goes on, you are seeing people enter into the marketplace with aminos. Now, AminoX is an effervescent branched amino acid formula, and I think that's playing off of the success of the effervescence in NO-Explode, which is by far probably the best-selling pre-workout of our time. It actually created the category and blew BSN up to the company it is. What we're going to do today with TigerFitness.com is we are going to go over AminoX, what it does, how it does it, who's going to take it, what exactly is in it, and this is going to come from the guy who I'm going to give myself credit for maybe not inventing the branched chain, but I definitely played a huge part in getting it popular and getting it on the map as a category. The intra-workout category with Scivation Extend, that was me. So without further ado, I'm going to go over BSN's new AminoX. What is in BSN's AminoX? It's a simple ingredient list, which is good. When you're taking this during training, you want it to be simple. You don't need any wasted ingredients, and BSN didn't do that. I'm going to read over what's in here, and we'll go over it. Number one, vitamin D. Vitamin D is great. It's a great mineral to get in your body. I recommend taking it. Why not put this in there? It can't hurt, and it helps with calcium, helps with a lot of different things. They also have some sodium in here, 160 milligrams. Sodium is an electrolyte. You need sodium. You sweat. It drains it. It repletes it. I like sodium during training. 160 milligrams is a good dose. Moving on to the anabolic amino acid interfusion. That is a word that is very big, interfusion. I dare you to use that in your daily vocabulary. That's your challenge for the day. Anyway, L-leucine is number one. I am guessing a lot of these use the 2-to-1-to-1 ratio of leucine to isoleucine to valine. Even though this isn't a blend, that allows us to use more of the research data on branched chains because most of the studies were done with that ratio. Next, L-valine and then L-isoleucine. Between the three of those, it makes up the branched chain amino acids. Those are wonderful things taken during training. In the study we did back in the day at Scivation, we found average weight gain of 9 pounds and average weight loss of 4.5 pounds of fat in 8 weeks. Now this isn't using Extend obviously, but that was what the study was entitled by Dr. Jim Stepani, is effects of branched amino acid during training. So again, I am never going to diss that blend. I will never stop taking it during training, unless of course something else comes up that just beats it up in the research. Next up is L-alanine. It's an amino acid. You might have heard of beta-alanine. Great to have in there. Taurine. Taurine's a muscle volumizer. I always like taurine during training. In fact, I have been known to spike my Extend with taurine when I was taking that together, by the way. And L-citrulline, also known as citrulline malate, converts to arginine, better than arginine itself in the body. Good addition to this formula. In fact, this formula mimics a lot of what Extend has in it. Then they have their Effisorb Endura Composite. Again, I'm loving these names, guys. Good job. Citric acid, it's a buffer. It also helps flavor. You can do two things. You can flavor with it. You can use it as an intermediate in the Krebs cycle. I'm okay with citric acid. I like it. Sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, baking soda. It's a buffer. It acts in that, alkalinizes. Taken during training or before training, around training, it's been shown to have positive effects in the research. And basically, malic acid, again, you see citrulline, you see malate. Citrulline malate. A lot of the citrulline malate on the market is unbonded, which means that it's not the citrulline malic molecule bonded together. It's actually citrulline and malate blended up in a big blender. So by getting the citrulline and the malic acid separate in here, you're pretty much doing what you've probably been doing anyway, but they just didn't tell you about that on the label. Those are the ingredients. Pretty simple. That, basically they have the sucralose in here. I actually don't see any artificial colors. It uses beet color, uses lecithin. Obviously that helps with the mixability. That makes the aminos mix better. It's usually spray dried on the aminos, helps with the mixability, as well as some sucralose and ACE K for sweetening. I see nothing wrong with those. Who should use this? Everybody should take branched chains during training. Everybody. Your mother, your father, your grandfather. I don't care who they are. You take your aminos during training or else you're going to get beaten over the head. It's the most important supplement you could take in my opinion, and this is a good supplement to try out. If you tried out the other branched chains, I see no reason why you shouldn't try this and see how it does for you. Different people like different things, react differently. Maybe you like their aminos better, whatever it is, this is a good formula to try. And I actually have the watermelon flavor, so you can't really go wrong with that. When to take this? Well, you can sip it throughout the day, take it between meals. As the revered, my buddy Lane Norton says, as he did at his University of Illinois study, the protein stat theory, take it between meals to elevate your protein synthesis. I personally do that. I believe in that process, and you know, take it during training. That's the most important time to take branched chains. You can spike your post-workout shake with it. You can spike your pre-workout, but the main thing is during training. That's what the Extend study was on, and that's what was proven to work the best. Side effects. There are certain side effects of branched amino acids. I've never really seen any. Some people claim that branched chains can interfere with some brain signals, causing you to become, I don't know, weird. I've been taking branched chains by the boatload. My opinion is, if you're eating adequate protein in your diet, it's going to be hard to have an imbalance of amino acids. So if you're taking the recommended dose, which I usually say is between 10 to 20 grams of branched chains during training, this actually has 10 grams of their anabolic amino acid infusion. So basically take 1 to 3 scoops during training. You'll be fine. I don't see anybody getting all whacked out. And I've actually megadosed where I've taken 50, 60, 70, 100 grams of branched chains a day. And I'm just as stupid now than I was then. So I don't think it makes a difference. But side effects, if you feel anything funny, of course this is after going to the doctor and getting permission to diet, train, and take supplements, go to the doctor. See what's going on with you and make sure nothing funny's happening. Get some blood work done. You know the deal. The next question is the most important one. Where do I buy this for the best price? There's only one answer for that, and that's right on my shirt, right on my chest. Some got the S on the chest. I got the Tiger Fitness on the chest. TigerFitness.com. BSN AminoX. Get it now. The greatest prices ever. Lobliner out.